too German.
Yeah, and here we are back from ForeverFootballShow.com. Patricio is enjoying some fries here. This is the beauty of soccer, right? I mean, during the entire month we've been talking about the teams that have a chance, the players who did not get called, the players who got injured, and obviously there's different. And John, Filippo is always the controversy guy here.
I like controversy.
We never agree, and today he even brought his baseball bat to enforce his ideas here.
I'll say that.
This is the beauty about soccer, of course. And now we're going to jump straight into the four groups that we were going to cover today. We're going to cover from group, what's that? All the four groups. We started with Group F, and now, actually,
starting Group E.
Group E, exactly. We cannot start with Italy because let's wait until Filippo gets a little bit calmed down as well, because with Italy on topic, it's going to be a hard one. Holland, Japan, Denmark, and Cameroon. I was already a fan of Holland. I think it's a team that has been not mentioned as the potential winners.
Yeah.
I put as aside from the usual suspects, I put them on top. And with the recent results, I would say that it's an easy qualification for them. Let's talk a little bit about the group, friendlies and so on. Who's going to jump in first?
I think that's one of the easy group. They don't take it really easy. I mean, look at what they're playing into Japan, Cameroon.
6-1 against Hungary.
They were hungry. They were hungry for dollars. You have Denmark there. I don't think Netherlands have any way to don't qualify for the next round. I mean, it's easy group for them.
So what is the status of Robin?
Apparently, it was not as problematic as they first thought. But they're only going to do the MRI tomorrow, so only tomorrow we'll know for sure. He definitely didn't fly to South Africa. He's still in treatment. I think it could be a big miss.
No, it certainly
is. A great player. But Holland has a structure. I think that Holland could do well even without him anyways. What do you guys think?
I think the Netherlands are fantastic. They're playing wonderfully well. I think they're going to be one of the biggest teams in this tournament. My only worry is when they go up against teams with a little more potent attack. Their defensive line is decent, but it's nothing special. And I think against some tougher attacking opposition, they could suffer. But again, Van Persie is playing phenomenal, despite not hardly featuring this year for his club. He's come out with a vengeance and is looking for glory. So.
He's looking really good.
I had the chance to see one of their friendly game, and they're impressive. Honestly, I don't think they're going to miss Robin too much. That friendly game, Robin was not injured, but anyway, he was on the bench. And they have Kuwait, Bumpers, Schneider.
But Robin did bring a different dynamic to the game against Hungary, I felt, and he scored 2 goals.
Yeah, but anyway, they are amazing, and I have some doubt about their defense, though. It's not so good as we can think. So maybe that is their.
Which, by the way, in all friendlies, they never got a clean sheet, right? They lost 1 goal to Hungary, 1 goal to Ghana, 1 goal to Mexico. But they played strong teams.
It'd be an interesting team if they had Van der Sar still in the lineup, but he retired from international football, so they have an untested keeper back there. But they're a clear favorite to sail through. I think it's probably the easiest pick to advance through to the second round.
I agree.
Of the groups.
Now, let's go through a quick round here of guessing. Who's the second team? Netherlands is the first. I think we all agree on that. Who qualifies with that?
For me, I hope that Denmark cannot make it, because I still remember the European Cup when they eliminated us and just in a fixed game with Sweden. So I hope Netherlands first and Cameroon in second place.
Same guess for me. I think it'll be Cameroon or Denmark going through, but I'll put Cameroon ahead of them.
I'll bet Cameroon. Denmark, I would have said that, but they've been playing horribly. They are friendlies. They lost even to South Africa. They lost to Australia. They just managed to beat Senegal. So I think I'm ruling out Denmark. I'm putting Cameroon as a second team.
I'll go with that. An African nation that cruises through. We got to have one to cheer for.
Exactly.
We make it. I go for the same thing. We all agree.
We all agree.
Yeah, Netherlands, Cameroon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Finally, look at that.
It's a group. It was like it's a group to think about it.
So let's talk about the next group, which is Italy. And, of course, the influence here is that if Italy doesn't make first, Italy always has these things like they struggle through the group stage and then they just put the second, third, fourth gear and keep going. But if they don't qualify as first, they end up qualifying as second. They could play Holland and right in the second game, the first round of qualification. What do you think?
You know, Italy starts always slow. And also this time, we played versus Mexico and they beat us, and at the end it was 2-1, but it can be also 3-0 for Mexico. They played much better than us. They were always fierce than us on the ball, so no way that they deserve to win that match. But then we played again versus Switzerland yesterday, and we tied 1-1, and I can tell you that Italy was much better just after 3 days. So that is my hope, maybe that we can get better over time. And don't forget that Italy is always like that. So maybe we can struggle at the beginning, but if we can make the second round, maybe we can be a good team. Even though I agree with you, this year we are not the best team. We are not the team to beat.
Look, and I'll jump there in just a second here, but I would put Paraguay as the other team to qualify in that group, and the one that Italy to watch out. Paraguay is a good team, strong team, even without Cabañas. We were talking about big misses, and this is another one. But Paraguay has been, they tied Ivory Coast, they beat Greece, they are in good shape. Aaron, what do you think?
I'm a little worried about Italy. Their defense got really exposed against Mexico. Just the speed that Mexico had in attack just kind of destroyed Italy's defense, which is pretty worrisome because, I mean, Italy traditionally has relied on their defense to get them through, and with a little bit weaker defense than usual, it's a little worrisome. So I think it's going to be tough between Italy and Paraguay. I'll give Italy the nod for first, but if they get in second and they face the Netherlands, they're going to be in real trouble. I think the Netherlands offense would tear them to pieces.
Let's hear about our celebrity guest's opinion here.
Only Italy we all know how Italy play in every World Cup. I mean, there's no surprises. Be Italy in this kind of position has always been that way. It's kind of like you say, it's kind of like in the first year, you know what I mean? And in the qualification, somehow they get there. It happened last 1998 with Chile when they're playing the France World Cup. I mean, even Chile almost beat Italy after let's call the referee give a goal for free to Italy because it's Italy. We know that. Okay.
Don't say that.
And after that, Italy
Patricia is going. You were just
I was almost there.
I can change my mind soon.
That was a gift, the referee gift to Italy, and I'm pretty sure it's going to happen again. It doesn't surprise me. Honestly, Paraguay, I like Paraguay as the second one. You already had your time to speak, so
He's jumping into next time. Africa.
1998, it's been over 12 years
But
ago.
just for you guys, I want to tell you something. That Italy in 1982 and in 2006, before going to the World Cup, we had a match versus Switzerland, and we had 1-1 in each occasion. And again, yesterday was 1-1. So watch out, guys.
So that's the lucky charm game for Italy. There we go, Italy champions.
That's right. Italy, Paraguay. John, go for it.
Historically, hasn't Italy done well when they're not supposed to do well?
Exactly.
So
we never rule them out.
but I'll still say this is an upset group. I think I could see Paraguay, I could see Slovakia getting out of this group.
I could see
that
agree with
happen.
that.
So, but you know, as I said, historically, when Italy's not supposed to do well, they do well. But I'll pick an upset. I'll say Italy doesn't get out of the group.
Filippo, want to talk about that?
No, of course I think that we can make the second group, but I can predict that this year will be like in 1986 when we make the second group. We were with Argentina in our group, and then we lost against France. So Italy, when we have to defend our title, we are not so good. So we'll see. But
I know Filippo want to say that we defended our title. I like that. You know, he was angry to say that. You know,
I'm so proud. That's the way we look at this.
We won last year, man.
With that, we're going to go for another quick break, and we'll be back to talk about the last two groups, and then another one that we'll talk about Brazil, Chile, and all the other experts we have to talk about.
Let's play about the real teams.